how it feels to hear the new F1 commentator in those select races. F1 is on. Both Crofty and Brundle is missing. 2024 Imola Grand Prix colorized. Where Crofty? Why saying? Formula 1 MSC Cruises Gran Premio del Made in Italy Edel Emilia Romagna, when you can say Imola. Sargent moving up 3 spots. Alonso's on fire, but literally on fire. Me when Max is 2 seconds ahead on lap 6. Alonso's brakes be like. This is fine. This race. Last 2 races. Piastri, Sainz. Albon a lap down. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't know Hot Wheels sponsored Aston Martin. What Albon's front right tire almost said. I tie my head out. I'm bored already. Live image of me. Boring. I was forecast a fast McLaren. Me waiting for you to submit your meme using the link in the description. Bro got so bored he tried rallying. Xavi and Brian discussing their strategies for Leclerc. Plan B. Everyone when Checo goes into the gravel at Ravazza. Backer, what are you doing? The cause of going to the gravel. Oscar overtaking Carlos. Verstappen leading by 5 seconds. Perez crapping it into the gravel with no one around him. This race thus far. 4 most pointless things. Carlos, Oscar, frick. Stop, he's already dead. FIA plus 10 seconds for Albon. Alonso's pace at Imola. Like Piastri and Albon this weekend. I've always asked myself why drivers get penalties for the team fricking up, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Albon after the FIA mess with him even more. Ferrari on top and Verstappen versus Hamilton. Me watching Imola at the moment. Come on, do overtaking. They are back on home soil. Wouldn't it make sense to remove the big sign above the cars to reduce drag? I'm being a masochist rooting for Ricciardo and watching him struggle to even overtake Logan Sargent. Ferrari strategists leaving Leclerc and Sainz out because it worked for Lando in Miami, where safety car. View from Piastri's car. Perez, Norris, Piastri, Sainz, Leclerc. Us fans when Max and Red Bull are looking bad in free practice, yet they always find a way to qualify P1 and dominate the race. I'm tired, boss. Come on, do something. Oscar Piastri finally getting ahead of Sainz, only to look to Leclerc's rear wing. Not the most exciting. I just want some overtakes. Racing in Imola again. It's a stinker ass race. Waiting for something to happen like. What was the point of this shot? Just like 10 seconds of their backs. Red Bull sponsors being shown on the leading car. Red Bull sponsors shown on Perez in net P11 for half the race. I fear no man, but that thing. It scares me. Giving Albon a time penalty while running more than a lap behind anyone else. Albon pit stop completed. A wheel is loose. Ferrari P1, P2, P3. Verstappen this weekend. Call the ambulance, but not for me. The McLarens according to Sainz. F1 graphics not having a good day. Lewis Hamilton pit lane start. Ferrari strategy mistakes. Tradition. Oscar Piastri POV during the race. Max this race. Checo when you're Hamilton. Checo when you're anyone else. I fear no man, but that thing. It scares me. Karen, looks like Sergio has passed Ricardo. TV director. Albon trying to copy K-Mac be like. Channel your inner Gotifi mate. America please invade the Italy. You keep saying 100% probability of a safety car. I do not think it means what you think it means. What I see watching the race, I'm asleep. A close race. Max Verstappen. Today's F1 TV coverage be like. Current racing action. Overtakes that happened 5 minutes ago. Finally the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. No Crofty and Brundle commentary. Even F1 doesn't count Max anymore. Leclerc across that chicane. Imola has a 100% safety car chance. Those bastards lead to me. The current state of MSC Cruise Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Pain. Literally everyone waiting for K-Mag to cause a crash so we can get a safety car. Come on, do something. Watching the midfield. Watching the top 5. Logan, this is James. Jump out of the car and let Alex drive. Red Bull, I think I forgot something. Max, if you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. Perez. 100% chance. I was forecast a safety car. Norris gaining on Verstappen. Heavy breathing intensifies. Perez on other places. Perez in Europe. Williams and Albon fans right now. Overtake a Ferrari. Study their rear wings. Oscar Piastri. Max be like. I see no god up here, other than me. Then fighting for his 8th. Now fighting for 8th. Guys, just admit it. Bro's the GOAT. Beating Alonso and lapping his teammate. Stop denying it. You're a McLaren fan and Norris is closing on Verstappen. At the same time, you're a Williams fan. Maintain the 0.8 second gap and try to overtake Lando. Leclerc. Cut the chicane and cause a 3-second gap. Leclerc. Lando apparently. Max. Watching a pretty uneventful race. Lando creeping up on Max. This race is boring. Max having car problems. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Norris to Verstappen after the race. Dude, I almost had you. Norris starts pushing his car on Verstappen. Me, who was previously sleeping. Verstappen looking at his mirrors be like. Objects in mirror are closer than their peer. Harry Benjamin. There is a 100% chance of a safety car. F1 racing gods, and I took that personally. Died 1784. Born 2024. Welcome back Anglo-Dutch Wars. Heavy breathing and dopamine energized. Norris catching Verstappen with 10 laps to go. Verstappen still wins the race. Lando, Charles, Max and Oscar looking close in qualifying. Lap 18. Lap 57. Me watching the last few laps. Ha 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 ha, you thought it would be different this time. Gets pole on Saturday. Races at 24 hours Nürburgring few hours before Grand Prix. Wins 24 hours of Nürburgring. Wins the Imola Grand Prix. Leaves. Somehow, McLaren pace returned. After Norris didn't pass Max, and then Max wins another race at the most boring race so far this season. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Haha, you thought. F1 2024 Bingo Emilia update. You know who would have added a lap? 90% of the race. I sleep. That 10%. Wheel crap. Same old. Same old. This race was crap. Verstappen leading the race again. Norris. Frick. Lando at the end. I'm speed. Lando catching Max. Max still wins. Race win. Race win. Max Verstappen. When Lando is within 1 second, but it's the final lap, you were the chosen one. Fernando and Lance right now. The switch. Normal heartbeat. The first 50 laps. Last 10 laps. Lap 1 to 53. Lap 54 to 63. Max car issues. Norris attack. Max battery low. Max wins. Norris after not getting back-to-back wins. I'm tired of getting a taste of him. I want the whole load. Are you not entertained? Even the Tifosi are faster on track. Why can't you fight Verstappen like Norris does? What are you smiling about? Dude, I almost had you. You almost had me. You never had me. You never had your car. Guess who's back? Last 10 laps in Imola. Lando. Max. Call the ambulance. But not for me. Undercut strategy. Tire degradation is too high. Me when I see the last few laps fight. Visible happiness. Hearing Leclerc's new engineer. Who the F is that guy? Qualifying. The race. Lando in the last 10 laps. You actually thought things would be different. People thinking it was gonna be different this time. I require more of the stupid juice. Red Bull management seeing Perez in the race. Why are you the way that you are? I hate so much about the things that you choose to be. Everyone seeing the gap between Verstappen and everyone else. POV, you're Perez after the Imola Grand Prix. 1 victory per weekend. 2 victories this weekend. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Max Verstappen having to work for a win. Me seeing Max hold off Lando by using actual skill. You weren't supposed to do that. Verstappen is on fire again. Verstappen is on fire again. Lando, Max, so very close. Sainz going from P4 to P5 after another brilliant strategy call. Lando P2, Max P1, Charles P3. Max dominating the first 3 quarters of the race. I sleep. Lando coming alive at the end. Wheel crap. Charles Leclerc, Italians. Entire race versus last 10 laps. Max on his way to an easy win. Lando Norris. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.